Hello and welcome to the campaign known as The Night of the Witch's Wrath, a 3-mission campaign pitting the forces of Chaos Demons versus the Astra Millitarum. The campaign has its origins in the forming of the Sanctus Wall on the one end of the Nachmund gauntlet, as Imperial forces withdrew to it in order to set up defenses. The Jagal system, including the world of Morok and its attendant moons, were designated as part of the Sanctus Wall defense on the Imperial Sanctus side of the Nachmund Gauntlet. A mining outpost on the moon of Morok was designated to be turned into a military installation to try to repel the upcoming invasion. It was at this time that the inquisitorial conclave that was protecting the Sanctus Wall investigated the Moon of Morok mining facility and discovered a conclave of witches. With the aid of the local Astra Militarum units designated to be stationed on the mining facility, they made quick work of the witches' coven and put them all to death, or so they believed. However, a lone witch was able to escape the slaughter of the coven. She was sheltered by a chaos cult that led her to a chaos sorcerer of the Alpha Legion who provided her with the means of striking back. The sorcerer taught her words of power and taught her to inscribe runes upon herself to call forth the aid of the dark gods. With these words and runes, she could summon a demonic host to wreak her wrath upon the outpost. A single night of terror would see the entire outpost destroyed, wiped out by demonkind, and left a haunted ruin, and her revenge would be complete. For the Imperium, it would be a devastating terror attack, sapping the morale of Astra Militarium forces guarding the Sanctus Wall. And so it was that the witch proceeded to sacrifice herself to open a portal to allow the demonic horde through in order to slaughter the outpost that had slaughtered her coven. So the campaign itself consists of 3 missions, all of the incursion level size. The first mission is a recon patrol incursion mission from the main rulebook by the crusade part. And this is basically the guard noticing that something is amiss outside the settlement, and they've sent out a recon patrol to find out what it is. And meanwhile, the demons are starting to form. The warp storm that has been brought into being is starting to rage, and they're going to run into that patrol. The next mission is Turn Out the Lights. It's an incursion mission from the Amidst the Ashes Crusade Pack. In it, the demons will be the attackers. Their goal is to basically turn off the lights and let darkness cover the compound so they can have an easier time of it. The Imperials are the defenders trying to stop this. Now, if the Imperials win that mission, they get across the board +1 ballistic skill for the next game because they managed to keep the lights on. However, if the Chaos Demons win, they get an additional +2 to movement, advances, and charge rolls for the next game. And the final game is Critical Targets, incursion mission again from the Amidst the Ashes Crusade Pack. And this is just going to be the demons trying to wipe out those that have been hexed by the witch and wipe out the garrison and disappear as the warp storm dissipates. And that is the basis of the campaign. And that concludes our Night of the Witch's Wrath campaign. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit like and subscribe down below. Thank you very much for your time.